To me, gentrification is when people who have been in the neighborhood when it wasn't cool and when it wasn't safe and when it wasn't a place you want it to be are being pushed out for people who didn't have to basically put in that work.
Yeah, they improved the neighborhood, but for who? There was only 4 people that lived on this block. Every other house on this block was boarded up. Everything else on this house was boarded completely up. And it stayed that way for about 15 years until Seawall came.
I think when a lot of people use the term gentrification, they are talking about pushing people out of a neighborhood or making a neighborhood unlivable for a middle to lower class family or individual. But I see gentrification as kind of an evolution in a neighborhood. You know, it's definitely a change. It's bringing new things where old things used to be. So like kind of updating a neighborhood that hasn't seen much of that in years past.
If you cared about the people in the neighborhood, it's not about changing the neighborhood. It's about finding value that's already there. And there are people there. If you cannot value the people there, the neighborhood becomes an investment opportunity. Like completely, like capitalism at its finest, only about money.
I'm not hating on anyone making money. You know, it's the American way. But you don't make the money by being despicable. You don't make the money by taking from others and being dishonest.
I honestly think, I know that our intentions are good. I don't blame other people for wondering what our intentions are. Generally speaking, real estate developers are not in a class of do-gooders. We wanted to kind of reinvent what real estate developers do and why they do it. We don't really have a moral dilemma. We're doing the best we can. To all of a sudden to realize that some of the success of these projects, which again are socially responsible enterprises, have these unintended negative consequences. You know, that's not necessarily a moral dilemma, but that's something that we want to fix because we were a part of that unintended negative consequence. So we're not just going to sit and let it happen passively, the negative stuff. We're going to go out there and figure out what other cities have done to help, you know, what's been successful, what's not been successful. And it's not an easy task, but we're going to keep trying.